Hi everybody, it's June Angel Pews. Oh dear, just noticed the shadow. Sorry about that. It's quite late at night and that's better. I've got all sorts of lights on and that one was causing problem, but we're okay now. Okay, so do you remember what I left you with last time? It was just showing you well, I'll come to that in a second. What I wanted to do was just to tell you about that little sample and give you an idea for backgrounds, or to start on your background work for your journals or collage or anything where you needed a background, a base, you know, that you can add to, etc. Okay. And we were talking about Roseanne's last two videos, and do you remember she kept saying how she referred to the bag that she sent me when she was talking about different techniques that she was using? So I just thought I'd show you the bag. I mean, I can't remember off the top of my head exactly which techniques they were she referred to and which they were on the bag, but I thought, well, I'll just show you this just so you can have a look at it and just remind yourself again of what she said to us about the various techniques, and see if you can sort of pick any up that she referred to, because it's quite a large bag. So I mean, it's fantastic, isn't it? Absolutely delighted with it. Look at, see the little sparkles, and there's lots of texture. This is all textured, like texture paint. That is really thick. And then she's used, I'll just place this down a bit, she's used texture paste on this stencil, look. I can't read it all, I'm afraid. But as I say, it's just to give you an idea of what she sent. I'm pretty sure she did a video. So go back on to that, the banner that she sent me on Roseanne's site now. That's Roxy Car 11. Go back to see the banner that she sent me with the ballerina on, and this will be on there. I'm sure it will. See how she's done me, she sent me separate of these, June Angel Pews, and it's like a tag with little cupids, cherubs, little angels in the centre. So it's like my little tag, if you like. So I've got them all ready to put onto card and make into little sort of business cards, but not business, if you know what I mean. So thank you for that, Roseanne. It's lovely. And you see how she's used here bits of jute, the flowers. There's just texture wherever you go. There's an applique there. That's all texture. I think she's used Flower Soft here. I love Flower Soft. I've got a little bit. I have to start using it, really. It's so lovely. It really is smashing, as I say. There's so much to see and to take in, and again, it's difficult. Yes, you can. You can see the texture on the paper. If I can put it on a, and she was referring to that gorgeous sparkly paint, wasn't she? Gorgeous, I love it. Oh, there's a big, I'd forgotten that was there. There's a big tag, if you like. June Angel Pews. It's gorgeous, isn't it? I love it. So, when we were sort of, when I was in whatever class I was in, I can't remember where it was, we were experimenting with all sorts of things. to try and get, you know, transferring images onto fabric and doing all sorts. From, you know, we were using Brusho paints. That's a transferal paint that you mix up. It comes as a powder form. You mix up and paint it onto paper, let it dry, and then you iron the paper onto your fabric, and whatever pattern you put onto the paper transfers onto the fabric. We'll do that at some point because that's really interesting. And I remembered something that we used to do a lot of, and that was, there's a plain one. This one a bag, or is it a paper? You know the florist paper that you get? It's usually like this. So it's fairly thick. Well, I suppose you all know, it's nothing new, is it? That this paper is from when they make the material, the fabrics on looms and whatever they call them, and wallpaper in particular. When they make that, you've got it. This is the backing paper. This comes off. So you're obviously left with dye on the paper. So any of these florist papers, and I nearly said when I was thinking about telling you about this, bags as well. But bags are, you know, they're very hit and miss. You know the brown bags we all have. I love them. I thought they would transfer, but they don't. So you've got to sort of trial and error, keep playing. So let's just show you that one for a minute. So what you would do, you get your ironing board out. You would get fabric. It's got to be synthetic fabric, man-made fabric. This technique won't work on cotton or anything like that. So it's got to be man-made. So I used the other day just pieces of satin that I've got. So you've got your, as I say, your ironing board. You put your fabric down. So you can see what's happening, can't you? Right. You put your paper down. Let's imagine that's the paper. And then you put parchment paper over that. You know, the baking paper that we use, the tan colour. And quite a hot iron, not too hot, be careful, you know, that you don't burn. And bit by bit, iron along, pressing hard. You know, you're more or less pressing, not ironing. You know, it's not backwards and forwards like that, it's press. And then you can pull your paper back and see how it's going, and you can see what's happened here. I mean, I'm not saying this is, I mean, you can see actually I've scalded that bit, burnt that bit there. Not scalded, scorched is the word I'm looking for. So this would be a basis of a background, wouldn't it? You could add things to it, you could stencil onto it, you could do all sorts of things. But for free, I think this is fantastic that you've got just florist paper and different paper bags, and you can transfer onto man-made fibre. So I did a couple of these the other day just to show you. So there's one there, that looks like a wallpaper, doesn't it? And that's how it came out, you see. That one there, that came out quite odd, that one, not very good at all, but I thought I'm going to show you the successes as well as the failures, or failures vice versa, you know the word. This one, quite nice actually. It would come out slightly different colour. You see that? Isn't that lovely? I'm really pleased with that one. I mean, you could stitch straight into it or bead it, or, you know, put any mixed media thing on there and work direct from there. Or you could build it up. And what you could do is put this straight into your journal, or you could photocopy, so you've got it on paper, and put the paper into your journal. So if you wanted to keep your journal completely, you know, paper based. There's another piece of florist paper. I keep everything, you know, like this. I've got bags and bags of things. And quite often if I buy flowers, and they'll say, would you like them wrapped? Yes, please. And can you give me an extra sheet, please? And they're always very pleased to do so, especially when I tell them what I do. There you are. There's that as a result of that. So you see what I mean? Great stuff. I loved it. Wait of a time. So that's what I did the other day. And what I left you with was a bag. I can't remember who sent me this one. If anybody recognises it, shout up. I'd love to see if you've got anything else, any other design. They're really, it's upside down, isn't it? Look, isn't it great? So that transferred very well, whereas, you know, the candy stripe ones, what have you, that wouldn't transfer at all. All depends on the feel. Now this has got a shiny feel to it, but to be honest, normally if you get that shiny, it won't transfer. So that was a bit of a odd one. This, what was this from? That one, which is, I don't know what it's coming out like for you, but this is sort of a dark peach with white and a sort of pale grey leaf. But I did this on a very sheer fabric. Just to see how it would work. Oh, my fingers are that rough, they're catching all the fabric. Can you see? And as I say, that came out onto very sheer fabric. So I was really pleased with it. So I decided to go and have a look to see. Oh, here's another one. To see if I'd got any way back, you know, when I was doing all these things. And I found a couple, although they were really way out with the patterns and what have you. Very strange. Where are they, June? Come here. Come here. I've got so much here to show you, you know, over the next few videos. And once you start hunting, you'll be just the same. You'll be finding, I can't find what I'm looking for now. Just go back to the paper bags I was saying. I was hoping these would transfer, because wouldn't they be wonderful? But they don't. I've tried, and they don't transfer. I don't know why. I didn't try that one, and that one is a lot darker and a bit rougher, so you never know. But I don't think so, to be honest, because I did try that one. I'd love for it to come through, but it wouldn't. Haven't tried that one yet. You never know. Tried that one. That's a set of bags I've got. And no, wouldn't have it. Oh, that's those. So come on, June, where are those ones I did years and years ago? Let me just take, oh, this over here. No, we'll have to find them as I come to them, because I've put this all in piles for you to see. Let's have a look in my little that, by the way, is transferred. So it's an image that somebody used in my church. We were doing a prayer day, and that particular image, isn't it fabulous, was used, and I asked her for a copy of it, the lady who was running the day, and I simply put my calico onto freezer paper. If you iron onto freezer paper, it sticks to it, and then put that onto a sheet of paper and fed it through my computer, my printer. As long as you put it to the normal setting, don't do anything any different, and make sure, I mean, this is, you know, been taken off the paper now, the main paper that I used, so you would never have the paper right up to the edge like that. You would always have a good gap like that all the way around, so that if you did, I mean, you would get rid of all these, you'd cut it all. And some people, you know, you've only got to go and look at the YouTube videos, there's hundreds of them about, to show you how to do transferring. But rather than, I mean, you know, if you want to transfer by using mediums, wonderful, I've done it time and time, but I just think this is so easy. I know Neary does this all the time. Neary's Scrap and Rooster. Hi Neary. I just happened to see that and thought how nice it was. Yeah, that's just ordinary transfer. Let me just see if I can find... I can't believe that. I thought I'd got this all done really well, so we'd know exactly. Ah, no, not what I thought, never mind. So next time round I will find it, and you'll see what I did when I was in college donkeys years ago, how we transferred from florist paper and bags to fabric. So have a good look round your house, keep everything, throw nothing away, because you never know, do you, what will work and what won't work. Yeah. Talking about paper bags, and quickly tell you, because we're at 18 minutes, about acrylic wax. Now, I've talked to people about acrylic wax, and I can't remember if I've said it on video, so if I've said it before, you know, please excuse me if I haven't. Acrylic wax, I use it all the time. I love it. It's a liquid acrylic medium, you know, just like the acrylic, sorry, not acrylic, yeah, the acrylic mediums that you get. This is just like a liquid, and it gives such a smashing effect. You can make it look like leather, that sort of paper. Now, I don't know whether this is going to show up on the video. This is the paper without it being treated. Yeah, I think I have done this somewhere before. And it's great paper, isn't it? Mustard Shop. That's in Norfolk, in Britain. And then, can you see, it's got a bit of a sheen. But it isn't just a sheen, it's, oh, it's a fabulous feel. I mean, this acrylic wax preserves any documents that you might have. I found an old agreement. I don't know what it is because it's French and I don't talk French, but I preserved that with acrylic wax. You can do so much with it, it's wonderful. And one of our bags that we just referred to. I screwed it all up, you know, just literally screwed it all up, and then painted it with the acrylic wax, and you get this smashing effect. And it can, if you crumple this up so many times, you know, and be very careful, obviously it doesn't tear, but it can look like leather, and it's so effective. I just love it, I really do. There's that one that isn't treated, just crumpled up, I should say. There, we've got one that's treated. Not that one. I've got that one which I treated with the acrylic wax, but I also sprayed that with a bit of iridescent. So all these are sort of things, as I say, don't throw away. I love Chinese paper, newspapers. You know, that you get in the Chinese restaurants or the Chinese shops, you know, where they sell all the goodies. They will give you piles of them if you ask them. And I just love everything about it. I love the texture and I love the writing. And this is how I do what I use, for my coffee paper, which I'll tell you about over the next few videos. It isn't just coffee dyeing, you know, as we do with coffee and tea. It's slightly different. I don't know whether I've got a sample here you can see. Yes, I have. Oh, no, it's not what I thought. No, I've got a sample of it somewhere. Again, I'll have to show it you next time round, because I'm hoping to bring you this sort of thing. There's another one that's been done. I'm hoping to show you these sort of things just to get you... Oh, we're going to go any minute. So I'll get off then, let you have a route around the house, see what you can find. I'll give you details on the acrylic wax the next video. So, sorry if it wasn't very professional tonight. I'm not feeling 100%, but, you know, I hope you've got the gist of it. Questions, please. Okay. Take care. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.